Yo, welcome to the Blue Collar Man Cave. I'm your host, Stuart David. Thanks for stopping by. Little housekeeping. I ain't doing much of it, but I want to bring you guys in today and let's talk about the drop of the day. Um, I was gonna pull them out, but I got a couple of new Kobe's. Um, I call these the whatnot or the what the for this one. Um, I really like this shoe. I always wanted it. Had an opportunity to get it, so I couldn't pass it by. Um, if I could figure a way to put it back in. God dang, lost my train of thought there. But uh, this is a hot shoe for me. I like it. And there again, before I get any further, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by to the Blue Collar Man Cave. I'm your host, Stuart David. And on this platform, we talk about sneakers. Although I always say we can talk about anything, but until we start having guests come in or we have call-ins, I like people to give me a call and we can chop it up, over the phone. We can chop it up over Zoom, however you want to do it. If you want to set up a Zoom, let me know. We'll make that happen. You want to give me a call, 202-718-9128. Once again, that number is 202-718-9128. If we jump on a call, you'll have to give me a second to set everything up. We'll get it out there, let everybody hear and talk about it. Back to the Kobe's. You've seen all the rest that I have, but I picked these up, which are the Kobe Dodgers. Sought after shoe. Got the jerseys, got a bunch of the t-shirts, just like for the what the Kobe's, got all the jerseys and shorts and t-shirts. But I swapped the strings as soon as I got them because my thought is that the white makes this shoe pop. Makes it look a lot better to me. Anybody else? As I tell you before, this collection is for me. It's not for anyone else. I like to talk about sneakers. Let's compare. That's everything in a nutshell. But today, we had a drop, and that drop was as I say, all my videos I give them to you like I got them. You know, I went and picked these up today. Jordan Ferrari, 12. Nice shoe, suede. Check it out. I think it's pretty nice, pretty plush. Yeah, I like it. You can move it back and forth. Shoe is nice. All this carbon fiber. I was thinking, maybe that might be plastic. Seems to be carbon fiber. Yeah. And then we have these. So you tell me, 2014, dead stock, because I already told you these are the 25s. So you let me know which is which, how you like them. I like them both. The only thing is, I've been starting to get rid of a lot of shoes. So I'm not going to keep both. One's going to go. And that decision will probably come around probably tonight or tomorrow. Once I get back, I can sit back and look at the shoes, compare them, see how they fit on feet. This is a 8.5. That's an 8. My shoe size is between a 7.5 and an 8. I think this is an 8.5. This might be a. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Both are eights. Um, so we'll figure that out in the days to come. But those are the newest pickups. Um, the Kobe's. I mean, I got two pair of the Christmas, and I got the Masterpiece, and these are all Kobe 9 Elite High Protros. The highs are great. I like them. I'll wear them. But I really like the low Protros. You know, I got the Grinches, got the All Stars, got the Italian camos. I even got the Venice Beach. I haven't even put them on the ground yet. Never been worn. If you know me, you know I like Air Force Ones. Got almost every color out there. No, Air Force Ones, Jordan Ones, threes, fours. Those are my fours. I think I got maybe two pairs of fives, maybe a six and a seven. You know, a couple pairs of nines. You know, but I got my one shoe I could never get my hands on. Found the guy that had them brand new, size 8, was the 11 bread, the high ones, because I have the lows. Actually, I got a pair of lows in the truck I need to get rid of. But yeah, I finally got my hands on a pair of the highs, and I'll be reviewing those when they drop. Well, when they drop in my hand. Um, there again, you know me, I don't want to talk your head off, but I wanted to bring that drop to you. You know, let's talk about those. You know, let's like, follow, subscribe, and then drop some comments. You know, let's chop it up. Let me see which ones you like the best compared to what I got. Um, I think that no, 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 I don't know. To me, I can't tell the difference. If you let's see, if you can tell any different between these two shoes, if you could tell the difference between them, let me know. Because they both look exactly the same. They both look exactly the same. I don't see a difference. I don't. I really, really don't. I don't see a difference. You know, you got some sneakers, oh, let me see, oh, the suede on the 25s isn't as plush as the suede on the 14 or on the DX. I almost let the cat out of the bag. But look at that suede. You can push it either way. Look at that suede. You can push it either way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna have to let the cat out the bag. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My fort. Oh, yeah. I see what they were saying now. I see exactly what they were saying now. So this is a 14. And this is a 25. The 25, you can, it's just flat. The suede is flat. It just feels flat. On the 14s, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's as if it's sitting up. And you can feel the deepness in the suede. Hey, you heard it from me first. There is a difference in the suede. There is a difference. The 14s compared to the 25s. 14s have a more plush suede than the 25s. The 25s, I believe, they're going to go back out the door. This 25, oh my gosh. I mean, it's not saying that it's cheap or it's below market or below average. It's a good suede. I mean, for a sneaker, now if it was a dress shoe, I would expect a lot more. But it's a sneaker. And then you got a two retail $200 and almost $30 sneaker, and that's the suede you're gonna give me? Compared to something I bought years ago, I can't even remember how much these were. I'll look it up in a minute, but look at that. Look, you can just see how the suede's moving. Yeah, that's sad. That Nike, if you're gonna put them out just like you put them out. If you're gonna put this out, put it out just like this. It should be exactly. There shouldn't be any difference. Or then you don't call it reimagined. You don't call it a redrop. None of that. This is unacceptable. These will go out the first thing in the morning. I might just take these back to the store. This is no, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not. Oh, this is yeah. You can actually feel it. If you happen to have the 14s, I encourage I encourage you, if you have the 14s, I encourage you to compare your 14s and your 25s. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap these back up and they're going back. This is a first. I've never had to do this before. But hey, it's the first time for everything. Hey, I want to thank you guys for stopping by for this review. We've learned something today, that everything doesn't come back the same way it was. I'm not saying that this is a bad looking shoe. It is a very good looking shoe. But it's not the same as that. I mean, you can move the suede around, but it does not feel like the 14. It does not feel like the 14. Woo! Sorry to say it, Nike. Sorry to say it, Jordan. Y'all sold us short. You sold us short. In my opinion, that is not that. And I don't settle for that when I've got that. So those will be going back. Or I might just hold on to them for a couple of weeks, take them to a reseller, make myself 40, 50 bucks. Keep it moving. That's usually the way things work nowadays. I had 5 or 6 pair of white cement fours and took them to a reseller, and 140 on that shoe with tax. And they wanted to offer me 150. I was like, oh, I might as well keep it. And they ended up offering me, 240 on that shoe. They wanted to give me 250. And they ended up giving me 260. About 3 or 4 pair, maybe about 4 pair. The other, I gave some to my daughter. Yeah. Had a young lady I work with, and she didn't like the price after she had the shoe. Then she called and said that uh, the shoe had scratches on it. And then I took pictures of all the other shoes I had from the same batch. They didn't have any scratches. Then she called back and said, this, that, this, that. But as I explained to her, this is the resale game. And I don't know too many resellers that refund or exchange. It's you buy at your own risk. I try to explain to her, I I'm not in this game to lose. So, and I tell everybody, in this game here, it's a dirty game. You need to know what you're buying when you buy it. When you go out and buy from these resellers, you need to know that shoe is authentic. You need to know how to check your pairs. You need to know whether, especially when you're selling, where you're at. Don't just go to any random place to meet a person. And then once you get to that location, they want to change to another location. You're about to set yourself up to get robbed. So me, I keep mine pretty close to the vest. If I know you, I sell to you. If I don't, very seldomly I veer from that. But just know your customers, know the people you're buying from, and know where you at. Common sense tell you don't meet them dark, don't meet them in a secluded location, and once you get to that location, if they want to move it and go somewhere else, then you let them go. You take your shoes and go home. I've watched too many people get robbed, shot, and killed over sneakers, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Um, like I said, I never want to keep you too long. I just want to touch on what I'm touching on, the shoes. Um, I'm those uh, those Dodgers are calling me right now. Like I want to put those on and go out. Oh, before I let you go, let me show you these. And these don't drop for at least another month. But, when you got connections, you can reach out and grab yourself a pair. I didn't get the one with the gold on it, but you can stop and grab yourself a pair. I got them. Y'all. The Rare Air 4. I'm going to wait for the Rare Air 3 to drop in price because it's going to drop. Nobody's buying that shoe. But these, when they hit the market, everybody's going to jump all over these. I got my pair, and I was telling somebody not too long ago that I'm about to get out of the resale market. It's just the game is just getting too crazy. As I was talking about, people getting robbed, shot, and killed. I mean, I got these because I couldn't get the bread fours. So as soon as I can get a bread 4, I'm gonna get it. I'm looking. My 4 collection is just getting outrageous, but I like what I like. 1s, 3s, 4s. I give because I got 3 pair of 9s. 11s, lows and highs, and 12s. And then once we get past there, I don't care too much. I think I might go for the 10 when it comes back out. I think it's still 10 when that comes back. I might go for that. But I had to get these. I don't know what anybody else says, but that's nice. I like that. I had them on yesterday, actually. I wore them yesterday. All my shoes I wear, all of them. They say, well, how can you wear all these shoes? Well, I'm off on pretty much every Saturday. I got a couple other days off, but every Saturday, I don't go in line and then wear my shoes, but I wear them all. I wear them all, man. And I just couldn't see this shoe with the black string in it. I could only see that blue. Now, I might go in and get another one, but look at that. Look at that blue and that string and that blue along the side. And here, around the ankle, tongue, nice and plush. I put them on, they fit really well. It's a very nice shoe, well constructed. Um, I do apologize for leaving the camera, but y'all know what I'm doing around here. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. So, yeah, I'm kind of had to get this camera back up. I do apologize, but I'm kind of disappointed is the word I want to use. That these didn't come out the way that those came out. They came out good, I guess. If you missed those and you want a pair, this would be the pair to get. It's all you got. Unless you want to go back and hunt down those, they're going to cost you. They're going to cost you pretty penny. think I was looking today. They were somewhere around. I think it was 5. I have to double check that, but I'm on checking every day on prices. Just to see where the temperature is. You know, I think every good reseller should check the market every day. You know, but like I said, they're not that, and that's what I was looking for. But the suede's movable. Yeah, I just, I think for me, I was just looking for a different, a more uh, deeper comparison. I was looking for a one and one, if that makes any sense. I wanted that on this, and what I got was a step down, one or two steps down from there. And now I understand you'll never 100% be able to replace the original, but you can come a little closer than this. This isn't far off. Don't get me wrong. This isn't far off, but hey, man, I I guess I expected a lot more. I will I get rid of it? I don't know. The more, I think the only shoes I've really kept double ups on were the black cements. I think, well, I got my 18s over there, and then I got the 25s, and I didn't keep anything else. I've been getting rid of all my double ups. Um, I'm keeping single pairs of everything, just because I'm. I can't say I'm running out of room, but I'm running out of room, and I've been contemplating moving, and this is going to be a lot. This whole, because you can't see the other side, but this whole thing is a lot. It's a lot. Excuse me for the camera again. I just want to try to give you guys another angle. Um, I just want you guys to see what I'm working with, and okay, that's what you got behind me, and uh, so you can see up here. There's a lot of the Air Force Ones. You got uh, Nike. You got Shocks. You got Air Max 90s. You got. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You got SBs. There's some polos. You got a lot of the deposits under here. Then you got my designers over there, and uh, got some LeBrons in the corner. You got a lot of my designers there. You got the Asics. Got the New Balance. There's a ton. When I say that there's a ton of New Balance over there, there's a ton of New Balance back there.